JD Nigel, Word of Truth channel. Welcome back. Brothers and sisters, let me get a drink of coffee before it gets cold. So, let me pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for chastening us and correcting us. Thank you for the being near and walking with us day by day and letting us be sanctified in your love and your faith and your and you be washed in your blood of a sinful, wicked, mean-spirited heart. Let us be tender-hearted and loving towards each other and caring and responsible and accountable to you and each other. We love you. We honor you. We praise you. Amen. What's the hardest part about being a Christian, being with the Lord? What's the hardest part? I've said it before. It's that you're going to have to walk through shit because people aren't playing on the same level you're playing. People aren't playing on the same level. They're playing a lot of people are cheaters, liars, mean-spirited, heartless, greedy, power-hungry, unforgiving. I mean, they don't have the fruit of the Spirit. They don't have it. Why do you think it is people are in the streets homeless? Why do you think people are upset, crazy, mean, ornery, aggressive? The king of this world is a devil. And the devil is designed to chasten you. That's what Satan's here to do. He's here to correct you. The big bad wolf has no regrets. Why does the big bad wolf do what he does? Because he's walking through the earth, seeing who he can destroy. What does it mean, destroy? Does that mean he's going to rip you limb from limb and eat your fingers and use your eyes for dice or something? He's going to let you destroy yourself. You're going to use your own eyes for dice. You're going to rip yourself limb from limb and eat your own fingers off. Why? Because he's going to keep pushing you until you just give up and you turn into one of these narcissists. One of these wicked, soulless, heartless beings. So I told you in the last video that I had a little fender bender and it turned into a shit show because this woman was a devil. She was a demonic Karen. So what's the Lord doing? He's chastening me. He's chastening me. He's correcting me. He's like, okay, let this be a lesson to a lot of people. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna go in and say, I did the best I could do. I did everything that I could do to make this go smoothly, to end as best it could. I had coverage for her car. I had my paperwork in order, all my stuff. I have a license, I have insurance, I have registration, I have everything I need. I have a good driving record. Here, I'm going to have to take a hit on my insurance because when you make a mistake, they make you pay. I made a mistake. I'm willing to pay. Anyhow, so what? She wants to make me pay triple. That's a demon. That's a demon. That's what demons do. They make a bad situation way worse. So I opened, it just so happened I opened to Hebrews today. And the whole section right here, Hebrews 11:12. 11's about the Hall of Faith. It's talking about faith, Rahab, Gideon, and Barak, and of Samson, of Jephthah, and of David also, and Samuel, and of all the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions. So what's going to happen when I go to court? I'm going to stop the mouth of lions. It's not that I'm above reproach. It's not that I'm perfect. It's not that God made me the gift of righteousness. It's that I am righteous. My intent is correct. I'm not out to hurt anyone. I want to be responsible. I want to be accountable. To my brothers and sisters, I want to be accountable to you. That's why I don't lie to you. I'm not a worldly person. I can't make jokes about worldly stuff. It's not funny to me. Some people are really good at it. I found a new channel. If you guys want to check it out. This guy is probably one of the most interesting YouTubers I've found in a long time. I'm so happy I found this guy. The channel's called The Functioning Melancholic. The Functioning Melancholic. The Functioning Melancholic. Melancholy means kind of sad. He reminds me of me if I would have been in the world and wanted to do a podcast. Because he's smart, he's literary. The Functioning Melancholic. You'll love it. He goes into all the existential stuff. He goes into the same things we go into, but from a worldly perspective. So I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to talk about existentialism. I know all about it, but I don't know how to make it interesting. He makes it interesting. He brings out these things. Why are we here? What are we doing here? What's going on out here? And he actually puts pins in the fucking board. Bink, bink. It's like, nice. I like that pin. He's pretty accurate. As accurate as you can be when you talk about what is going on out here. You know what he brings into it? The heartfelt part about why does it feel so hopeless? Why does it feel such a trick? Why does it feel, and he stays way down there on that low thinking level, and it's I get a kick out of it. It's great. The functioning melancholic. Anyhow, back to Hebrews. So it's talking about the Lord chastening us. It says, now no chastening for the present seems to be joyous. That's what I'm going through. It's painful. But in the end, I get to go and say, I didn't want to hurt anyone. I just wanted to take care of my mistake. She wouldn't let me take care of my mistake. I was protecting my friend. She didn't need to be involved in it. It's my vehicle. My bumper hit her bumper. I'm responsible for my bumper hitting her bumper. And being that my truck hit hers, I'll be responsible. She didn't want to play that game. She wanted to make sure that I got punished for trying to do the best I could, letting someone else drive me when I was a little inebriated. No, she wanted me to get arrested for drunk driving. She wanted me to pay dearly for a tap on her bumper. What the fuck? Anyway, but grievous, it doesn't seem joyous at the time. It's grievous. It hurts right now. Nevertheless, afterwards, it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them that are exercised thereby. What do I get to do? I get to go show people the difference between a devil and a saint, a punk and a prophet, a putrid piece of punk ass shit versus a priest. I get to go stand up for what's right. I get to go stand up for God and myself, because I have God in me. I'm not a fucking putrid punk prick. I care about people. I've never had an injury accident. I had one, and it wasn't my fault. I didn't even know I was injured till about 3 weeks later after I signed off. Anyhow, back to chastening and afterwards, the peaceable fruit of righteousness. When this is all done, I get to realize that being good is good in itself. Being the best you can be, there's no shame in being the best you can be. You're not good. It's your intent. It's what you intend to do. Did I intend to cause any trouble? No. Did I intend to hurt someone's property? No. Did I hurt somebody's property? No. I didn't even do it. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down in the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. Is this woman going to get healed from this? It would be really easy to heal her if everybody would look at it as it is. Are the courts going to look at it as it is? No, I'm going to have to force them to look at it as it is too. Because I'm not someone causing trouble. I haven't even had a ticket in 20 years probably. I'm not out here driving around like a nut. Anyhow, it's part of the story. It's part of what's going on right now with me. I'll keep you guys updated. It'll be a fun little ride. You'll be able to see how much pressure they put on someone who's doing the right thing. They went out of their way to arrest me, and they don't even know what happened. They only have her account of it, and they think it's that's it. Let's go arrest Jeff in the park while he's doing his message. So it says, peace with all men. This is what I was talking about. Was she peaceful? Was she tenderhearted? Did she give a fuck about me or my friend? Not only that, she hated us for no reason. Hebrews 12:14. I'm surprised you guys don't get anything out of this. This is like the melancholic guy, but with the Bible involved. Spiritual side of things. Let me fix that. I don't get it. I don't understand. I know the sound's not that good. I need to get a fucking microphone, even if it's just one of those little ones, because obviously low tech doesn't sound good. It doesn't resonate like it should. My voice sounds whatever it sounds like. Peace with all men. Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. Is this woman gonna see the Lord in a good way? She might not even ever see him. She's reprobate. She's done. She's gone. Look diligently, look hard, lest any man fail of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. Am I going to get bitter? I'm going to try not to get bitter towards this woman so that I can maybe love her into reality. And if the courts would help me, we could make things better in the world. Better. Ma'am, it was an accident. Take a picture of the man's insurance card and get his license and ID and all that, and let him fix your car. Too old for, I'm still fighting with these demons. It's fucking crazy. Looking diligently lest any man fail, and letting the root of bitterness spring up and trouble you, lest there be any fornicator or profane person, as Esau, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. What'd the lady tell me? I'm hungry to hurt you. I'm hungry for your blood. I want blood. I'm like, that's not cool. I don't want your blood. I don't want anyone's blood except God's blood. She wanted blood. She wanted one morsel of fucking, and she would not give up till I was in jail. What would a normal person have done? What would I have done if someone did that to me? I started acting a dick and wouldn't play the game, and they split. What would happen? What would I think later on? Well, he did offer me his insurance, and he did say he was sorry, and he did take accountability, and all I did was, I was just a dick. I was just a punk prick to that guy, and he'd had enough, and he left. What would I have done then? Would I have jumped in front of his car? No, you're not leaving. I need blood. Oh, fuck. Now he's leaving. Oh, I fucked that up. I would have called my insurance and said, I just got involved in a hit and run, uninsured motorist. I need my car fixed. This sucks. And I'd learned my lesson about being nice to someone who's willing to be accountable If you don't want me to fix your car, fix your own car, bitch. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? For we know how that afterward, when we would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. What have I learned about being a Christian? About walking with God? What have I learned over millennia, thousands of years? Coming back here 6 or 8 times, I don't know. At least 6. I know I've been here at least 6 times. 3, had to take quite a break. 3 more, and now I'm waiting for 7th Street, so I don't have to do this again. And if I do, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to come here willingly to walk like Christ as best I can. You don't even have to be that good anymore to be the best. The standard out here is so low. The standard for goodness and righteousness out here is so low. Being the best is not difficult. For you know how that afterwards, when Esau would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Why couldn't he find forgiveness in the Lord, even though he repented? Because it was never in him. It was never in him to be nice. It was never in him to know God. It was never in him. He wasn't a vessel to be filled with righteousness. He was a vessel that was filled with wickedness. So is this going to be a lesson to this lady? Is this going to be a lesson to the court? Is somebody going to get something out of it? Hopefully you guys get something out of it, because this isn't my first rodeo. I stand by what I say and what I do. And that's the difference between a true Christian and a shithead. I'm not telling you, oh, we're going to get out of here on my birthday like Matt did. And then, so anyway, I wanted to go through this faith thing. I talked and talked and talked, but it's all about being accountable and being true and being sweet and tender and loving towards each other. Do you understand, brothers and sisters? Jay. I saw that post you put. Way to cause trouble, brother. That's my boy. That's some good shit. It doesn't, I know it bothers you a little bit, but it mostly bothers you because that person can't even see you, bro. And you're not hard to see. You're pretty obvious. You're a loving, God-fearing dude. I love you, brother. Brother Jay Hall, check out his channel. They came against him. So it says, by faith, they passed through the Red Sea. Damn it. What's the Red Sea? They went through the blood. And the Assyrians tried to go through the blood. They couldn't get through the blood. That's what it says. By faith, they passed through the Red Sea as by dry land, which the Egyptians, trying to do also, were drowned. These devils are going to be these devils. There's nothing I can do about it. And this is another one of those times where I have to stand up and go, I'm not a devil. I did the best I could. So this will be an interesting journey through the court system again. What a joke. all over a bink, a tap. I'm gonna go walk. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.